Favorite rapper ever wrote, I had cream like Ben and Jerry's. I was about 14 and I never been as scary. Now I tend to carry a blade for protection, crossing my heart and got to use it as a weapon. Why pass $1.50? The judge don't fuck with me. Them years cut back trying to give me $1.50. Back in here to make it clear, it's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all season 5, episode number 28. Welcome back to Facts and Stats, and we gotta say bye to the NFL season, y'all. Football over for now. Super Bowl happened yesterday, and this is Hunnit Yards number 23. All football show. Of course, I got to get to that Super Bowl talk for y'all. But on the side, though, at the end, though, I'm going to give y'all a couple fixes, couple new rules for the Pro Bowl and that skills competition, too. But we starting off with a commercial. Yeah. Y'all favorite commercial. My favorite commercial. Our favorite commercial. Hey, I know some people that ain't even go to the party for the game. They just went for the food and for the commercials, talk to the people. And so I'm going to get to that second one and tell y'all my favorite commercial was that Jim Carrey Verizon Jones. A man go with the crib and they got the little box with he like, let me see this junk. She look like a little mini GameCube or something. Like, let me look at this junk. It ain't got no wires in it. Oh, I bet. He put the junk down, you feel me? He leave the crib. He like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be back tomorrow. Go down to the net. You got to see the junk. You know, I'm not Jim Carrey, so I can't do it like that. But I got to give an honorable mention. Shout out to that Michelob commercial, the little beer junk. It was really had nothing to do with beer. They was bowling. It was Peyton Manning, Jimmy Butler. And they like, oh, yeah, Peyton Manning, you got quarterback throwing. You got shooter, Jimmy Butler. And Serena Williams just pop up in the door like, yeah, who wants smoke? Nobody, Serena. You know you got that. So I got to shout out to that one. But let me get to this game, though. Because shout out to Coach D. He almost called the score perfect. He had 20-17. But I'm going to say 28-24. Rams.
I was leaning more to 20-17. Rams.
Low scoring game. Okay. It was a lot of defensive plays being made on both sides. Hendrickson from the Bengals had the first sack of the game, the DN. I bet none of y'all put that bet in for him to have the first sack with all these other pass rushes that was on the field. But at the same time, the Rams was trying to run the football. Keyword being trying to, it ain't even a word. But y'all get my point, though. On the other side, Joe Burrow, he missed a couple easy throws early. One on the third down, one on the fourth. The fourth, he had T. Higgins wide open in the flat. He missed that. But the first big-time play that he made was that bomb to Jamar Chase. Chuck that junk down the field, one-on-one with Jay. Oh, give me that. One-hand snag, you feel me? One-hand catches, y'all know that's a big part of the NFL right now. And I'm going to get to that later in this show for y'all. But Ramsey got beat on that play, and he like, I can't give up that big play and then give up the touchdown too. So he like, let me make a play on a little third down in the red zone, you know what I'm saying, down by the goal line. He did tug on the jersey a little bit. Ref ain't see that. And Jalen Ramsey was real quiet after that play. I ain't see him going off after that, but that's something else I'm going to get to later for y'all. Y'all just got to rock with me on this one. When the Rams started cooking, Cooper Kupp started it off. And it was wild, though, because Cooper Kupp had made a big play to set it up. Then you got Odell going down the rail off the little wheel route with the, let's go, Odell. Talk to him. Do your dance, Odell. And then you got the remix on the other side. The next possession, they came back. OBJ had the big-time play. That set up Cooper Kupp coming down and getting the touchdown. Matthew Stafford knew who his two best receivers was. He like, hey, I'm going to get them the ball, and I'm going to let them do their thing. Odell was working crazy out the slot. He was in the slot more in this game than he been in any other game. And for people who don't know, the slot, you got two wide receivers usually on the outside. When you got a third receiver, he closer into the formation. He going to pack it in, you feel me, and be in a different position, and that usually get him the third cornerback. And sometimes the third cornerback nickel, that's a big part of the NFL now. But 9 times out of 10, the third corner is going to be not as good as your second corner. So when Odell made that switch, it got him better matchups, and he was doing his thing. I wrote that down right before he got hurt. Report says probably ACL, hoping for the best for Odell, man. But hey, you did it, bruh. Just like Aaron Donald. You get that same ring, you feel me? But once again, y'all know. That's for later. Odell, keep your head up, man, because I know it was a little scary when you was sitting on the sideline watching it. You left, it was 13-3. Matt Stafford was 11-13 throwing the football, and then right after that, he threw a pick in the end zone off a little bomb he tried to get. I think it was the Van Jefferson. Jesse Bates got the interception. My dog from work keep trying to tell me, and hey, maybe by this time next year he gonna convince me, but Jesse Bates definitely one of the best zone safeties in the league. And then the other one came early in the third quarter, damn near right off the break, when he tried to throw it to 18. I don't know his name because Cuz dropped the touchdown versus the 49ers NFC chip, and he come back and it was a little behind him, but he stuck his hand out, tipped the joint up with Woozy, one hand. Let me show you how to catch the joint with one hand. You feel me? Old Cowboy. You see how he just flourishing and shining with without the Cowboys. I don't even know how I said that. You can't do nothing with the Cowboys these days. But my point being, in between those two turnovers, you got Joe Burrow hitting another bomb, this time to T. Higgins down the left sideline. Now on this one, once again, one-on-one with Ramsey, they wasn't scared to go at him. But T. Higgins suplexed Jalen Ramsey, bro. He grabbed his face bags first, got the arm up under, he got the momentum going. Just to wrestle a little bit. I know this. Got the momentum going, flipped him a little, just gave him a little elbow up. It was over. To the end zone. They got that score, and it was looking good. 20-13 Bengals, 20-16 Bengals. And I was like, see, this why I ain't put my money on the Rams there watching them with my aunt. Shout out to my aunt. But I was up there watching the Joe, and I'm like, this is why I ain't put my money on the Rams. She's like, chill. They can still come back. And she was right. It took them a minute, and another minute, and another minute, and another, all the way down to late in the fourth quarter where they got a slow cook drive going. They walked them down slow, y'all. But the biggest play for real, maybe is going under the rug. I don't know. I ain't really watched none of the sports stuff today. I gotta keep it fresh right now. But this off topic. But sometimes I be watching sports shit before my show just to make sure I don't say what other people be saying. So you already know if we get some, it's because I'm on some other type of stuff today. But what I'm really trying to say is this game was crazy down the stretch, and Cooper Kupp came on that 4th and 1 with 5 minutes left at the Rams' own 30-yard line. Got the reverse handoff, came off got the first down, cutting it upfield, not doing too much juking. That was a real key play. Without that, they don't get down the field for a 5-minute drive down by the goal line, and they had 100 chance. First off, on the 1st and goal, Matt Stafford missed them. Van Jefferson in the back of the end zone wide open. Then he had a couple other incompletions. I'm like, oh, bro, what is they going? And then they start getting the flags. They start holding Cooper Kupp damn near every play. They couldn't check that, man. They was like, no, you're not going to catch it. No, grab your arm, tug your face mask, push you out. Whatever they got to do. They was playing jail ball out there at the end of the game. But then at the end, the last one, after throwing him 100 passes, he gave him a little stick in the ground. Oh, I'm open, man. That was the Super Bowl winning touchdown right there. 23-20 for the Rams. But it wasn't over right there, though, because Joe Burrow got another shot at Aaron Donald. He turned out the lights, y'all. Back-to-back crazy plays. He stopped Cuz on the 3rd down, just grabbed him. Nah, you ain't getting that. Then on the fourth down, Joe Burrow tried to roll out 1-on-1 with the guard. The center didn't get over there to double team. He went too quick on the move. Spun Joe Burrow down. He tried to throw the jump. Nah, it's over. Ring. Ring. Yeah, AD. Beautiful game from the Rams. Beautiful game from AD. I seen a report that you might retire. Don't do that, bruh. I understand, you know what I'm saying, that it's a different type of situation right here because I feel as though the Rams knew that they was getting the Super Bowl at home. They loaded up on all these players. They got in Vaughn. They got in Odell. They got in Eric Weddle. They brought Eric Weddle out of retirement for this game. He was playing with a bad shoulder. He messed that joint up in the first. It was all in for this season. And you go to last year, the Bucks had the Super Bowl at home. Tom Brady got signed to them. They got AB. They got Gronk. They got a bunch of people who try to load up and get a chip. So I feel as though the NFL is slowly transitioning to more of an NBA style of player movement, not the same like, oh, well, people just get out their contracts or get a trade like James Harden and Ben Simmons did. That's not going to happen in the NFL. But as far as stacking up what you would call a super team in the NBA, maybe going over the salary cap a little bit, especially if you got a good stadium or a new stadium and you want the Super Bowl to be played with you in it in your home, I think that's the trend that we're going to start to see more and more. And I rock with it. I rock with it because a lot of times in the NFL, they get to push players to the side that they would say, oh, well, they not good for the team. Whereas in the NBA, your talent is shining so much more because there's so many less players on the floor. So, for example, people say anything about AB. He is what he is on the field, off the field. But when he got a helmet on and he playing wide receiver, you can't tell me nothing about him. And the ring do something for his career, whether that be positive or people saying, oh, well, that means you should have got more. On the other side, you got Odell Beckham coming through, same type of stereotype around him, but at the same time, he got over that in the same way this season. And that's what happened a lot in the NBA, where you got a high pick or first round pick that ain't panning out how a lot of people thought he was, and it end up he be on a different team and he end up getting a ring, and that legitimizes his career in a lot of people's eyes. So like to see his continue NFL. And shout out to the Rams for getting that chip. Matt Stafford, OBJ, Cooper Kupp, Donald, Vaughn, all that. Vaughn might be the only one that got a chip on that squad that got big time minutes in this game. So shout out to everybody and everybody out there. Keep grinding. Get you a Super Bowl chip. So Super Bowl players was a little busy. They couldn't be in the skills competition this year or the skills challenge or whatever they calling it, bro. I got to catch up. I just seen the new name, but it ain't even clicking my head for. What I'm trying to say is I want to add a competition because they had a lot of good stuff. They had a dodgeball game. They had a catching challenge where people was doing all the time. Justin Jefferson did the little between and caught. That was fire. I got to give you that. Giddy, you already know what time it is with Justin Jefferson. But I want to add something else on that same type of plane. I feel like one-handed catches nowadays becoming basically like three-point shots in the NBA. You feel me? It's the new thing. Everybody want to do it. Everybody got the tricks for it. So I say we do a one-hand catch competition. You want to call it shootout or one-hand snag. One hand, I don't know which one, but it's a one-hand catch competition. You can do all routes. You do maybe 5 short routes, 5 medium, like 5 in routes or whatever, and then 5 routes down the field. You can do both hands. Oh, catch foul like this, foul like that. You can do any type of trick in between it. Have a little whatever you want to do. I feel like you should do that. That would be fire. But for the Pro Bowl though, I ain't got enough time to fix the Pro Bowl. First off, tackle. Is that too much to ask for y'all to realize play foot and not two-hand touch for a real fix for this Pro Bowl? Something to mix it up a little bit would be everybody in the game got to play at least one possession at a different position. You imagine having everybody go back to their old high school positions. You got the D linemen coming back playing running back. You got the quarterback playing safety. You got receivers trying to play corner and checking people. Because I love what Stephon, Trayvon did. The brothers did. The brothers are cousins. Love what they did, checking each other. That was fire. So I want to see more of that. And maybe the Pro Bowl could start getting watched by me again, and not just for a couple plays. Hello. Peace. Shout out them Rams. Favorite rapper ever wrote I had cream like Ben & Jerry's. I was about 14 and I never been as scary. Now I tend to carry a blade for protection, crossing my heart and got to use it as a weapon. Why pass $150? The judge don't fuck with me. Them years cut back trying to give me $150 double life or some dumb shit. Trouble life, I run shit. Niggas rap like me get tired in a tongue twist, stumbling or some drunk shit. I'm chiefing on the czar. Young nigga counting money on my grizzly like I'm Ja. Young host from the district, show torch can't miss it. They waiting on the next batch. Red Lobster biscuits, FNS. Topic. Set the set. We the effing best. Understand who you stepping wet, Rob Lowe. I'm alright. I do my job though, mostly talking shit like I'm Dragonfly Jones. Shouts out to Martin Fifth Flow. That's my apartment twice a week. I do arson. QB better than Carson, nigga. What? Yeah. Yeah.